Hello, everybody. We're back again. Haven't gotten rid of us. It's your lady, your girl, your gal. I'm not gonna say the slur that Ryan said earlier. It's Tess. And once again, we have the wonderful, the illustrious, the scatterbrained Ryan.
Hi, guys. I'm a little under the weather. Best timing immediately before Toronto Pokemon Regionals. I get sick for the first time in the full year. So we're riding that high right now. I'm Ryan.
I'm Ryan. So what did you do today, Ryan, before we got started?
I realized I was sick.
Oh, God.
And I did work and I had exporting issues. Today wasn't great.
Yeah, the more that you're talking, the more that I'm realizing, like, oh God, he sounds fucking awful. Maybe I should have insisted that he not.
I don't feel bad. It's just I can hear it myself too. And it's like, bleh.
Bleh.
I didn't do shit today. How about you?
Well, I woke up very late. I did the devil's lettuce last night, and
Ganja herb.
I did the ganja herb.
Ganja herb.
The ganja herb. Luckily, I'm salary, so long as I got work done, it's fine. So my boss
Hell
repeats.
Yeah. Podcast. Something I've learned. We got to start hot. What's our hottest topic?
Hottest topic that we have on the dock: the joy of being
Blackwashing
average.
in anime.
Oh, there are two types.
I said the hottest one.
I know. I did that. I did that face.
All right. Do you know anything about the controversy of anime Twitter blackwashing?
Please inform me.
I cannot believe anyone ever asked me to expound on this.
Please expand, sir.
So, specifically Dandadan.
Oh, no. I do know.
Yeah, you know how like it was they blackwashed Okaroon and Momo?
Okay, do you want my take?
I'm not even done giving full context.
Okay.
I gotta give the viewers context. So they did that, and then the dub voices of the characters changed their profile pictures to those. Like they cut them out from the fan art picture. Everything was fine and dandy. I thought it was neat. Thought it was something. I don't get why they do it, but I mean, like, I kind of get it. But then the Japanese side of Twitter started to get real mad. And so did the whites. And even
the whites always get up in arms.
I know, it's because it's fun.
It's so interesting that the people that it doesn't affect, or it's not directly meant to affect, everybody else other than them is up in arms about it. Like, for example,
no, the Japanese are pretty up in arms. They're quite mad.
Well, I have a counter example to that. For people who claim like cultural appropriation problems, for example, if you wear a yukata, like a Japanese traditional dress, and you wear it like just walking in Japan, more white people would probably be pissed off that you're wearing that and label you as like cultural appropriating the actual people around that live in the country. They think that it's wonderful that you're celebrating their culture.
Tess, what does that have to do with this?
Cultural appropriation. That's
not what they're arguing. They just don't like blackwashing. They're saying stop erasing Asians. They're saying let the characters be Asian and stop making them black.
I'm not saying that it is cultural appropriation. I'm saying like the people that it's affecting are not the ones that usually get up in arms about it. That's what I'm saying.
You are correct in general, but I think just in terms of this, I think this is kind of like its own beast. This is like the first time this has ever like fully been, because there's always been little scattered skirmishes on Twitter about shit like this throughout the years. I've always found it super fucking funny. But this is the first time Japan's ever like took to Twitter to drop slurs at them.
Dropping slurs
like the Germans dropped bombs on the UK. They're not happy. They're actually really unhappy about it. Because they said they're like, enough is enough. And they're getting like 100k likes, 60k likes on tweets.
I like what Zonk just said in the chat. I think race swapping fan art is fine, but what Disney does is cringe.
I mean, sure, like Disney bad. I don't disagree. But I find this cringe too. Like, I'm gonna take the side, because this is kind of the side I agree with anyway. I think it's kind of cringe. Like, if you shouldn't be able to. No one should really just be race washing characters, like, at all. Like, just have the character be the character.
Right. I see both sides to it, because if you were to swap it and, you know, if it was, for example, like somebody who was historically like, I don't know, Indian, black, whatever, and you whitewash them, that definitely isn't great. So I see that half, but I also see the side of like, it's not hurting anybody, and it's just somebody who's trying to add some level of representation where they're, you know, they usually falter. So I see both sides of it.
I get that, and you're right. But the thing is, people now are starting to go one level deeper, where it's representation by erasure of another culture. And I think, and that's where the Japanese are getting angry at. So, like, I'm curious what the third level to this argument is, because I don't even know it yet.
Oh, you don't know it. Okay.
No, I was wondering, I was going to ask what you think it is. So the first level of the argument is what you said. Representation. Sorry. Oh, it's already going to my brain. Representation, right?
Right.
But representation being brought through erasure of another culture. And since it's not the white culture, people are going to be mad about it. Mm-hmm. So what's the level below that? Like, is it an Ouroboros? Like a never-ending cycle? Or does it end at level 3 or maybe level 4? I'm not sure. But if we're stuck at level 2, I agree with level 2. I think that if black people want black representation, just make your own guys. Just like anime makes their own guys. And
right.
I don't really know what us white people have, but we like Naruto too.
We have Naruto, I guess.
We just like it. We just take anime as it is. We take it vanilla.
I think maybe that's the third point. I think the third point is, if it's not affecting you, shut the fuck up about it. Like, if it's not meant for your culture.
Are you telling me to shut up?
Yeah. If you have an opinion about it, I'm saying, like, maybe that's the third point. Like, this is between black culture and Asian culture, it sounds like.
Mom, I want to join the race war.
The race war.
I want to join the race war on Twitter, please. All my friends are playing.
No.
Come on.
No McDonald's. You've done it now, Ryan.
Fine.
No, you fucked up. No McDonald's.
If Zaddy can't have his Big Mac, then I'd rather just bite it.
The fact that you referred to yourself as Zaddy is like a mega cringe. Cringing so hard in my seat.
So the third level is let him hash it out, I guess.
I guess so. Let him duke it out.
Okay, can I at least watch?
Yeah. No. I'm just
because it's hilarious, and I'm just
pointing out that, like, I think this is just one of those issues that we have to, like, have social awareness. Better social awareness.
Lilos have to take a step back and let them beat each other to bloody pulps.
I mean, they're of two cultures that, you know, systematically have issues with proper representation, and when one is going, it's almost like class warfare in a sense.
Explain.
Class warfare in the sense that, like, when you want, you know, the middle class people instead pit against each other, versus middle class should be going up against, like, the upper echelons of society and wealth. Yeah, the bougies.
So you're arguing Marxism.
Sure. I think that...
I'm not saying you're wrong. I think you're right as well.
I'm saying the middle classes are arguing amongst themselves, and
yeah.
Then who should they be up against? White people? Is that the bourgeoisie here?
Oh my god, no. We suck.
What is going on?
It's just the upper class.
It's just the upper... Okay. Down with white.
Listen, any race could be upper class now, Tess. It's 2024.
Sure. Okay. You know, how could I be so not inclusive?
How could you be so not wokey?
I know.
How could you be so asleep? What did Zonk say? If it's between a white person and an Asian, do you tell black people to mind their own business? What? If it's between a white person and an Asian.
I think he's.
What does he mean?
I think he's he's in favor of my argument where, you know, the white person inserts themselves.
Oh, so yeah, like, yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Good one, Zonk.
The wording just kind of threw me off. But
yeah,
I'm
no,
also,
at first I did like a double take. I'm like, Zonk, what the fuck?
I'm just like not fully here mentally either.
That was a good one. Well done.
He got us. Got him.
Got him. I have successfully taken the board out.
Our conclusion. No commenting on Game Boys. Game Boy's pure background. Because remember, we're gonna have a lot of audio listeners. Actually, no, you can talk about Game Boy a little if you want. But
well, I'm showing like, just like that first. I put it on TikTok, and it's like my most viewed TikTok. The first Game Boy that I worked on, and it had bugs inside of it. This one just has a nasty speaker.
Yeah, I made that short, dude.
It's hella brown. Yeah, I know. I was just mentioning it, giving it a soft mention. Go follow my TikTok.
Opa Zaddy style.
So first you were on a cell kick, and now you're on a Zaddy kick. Is there anything else I should be aware of?
I'm still on a cell kick. I use a cell for Pokemon players. I use a cell as my V-Star marker. I use a cell from the Dragon Ball card game. I have to flip over when I use it.
You use cells in your body.
I use my cells. Okay. So our conclusion is
your mom.
Guilos, stay out of it. Let them
hash it out.
Let them have their race war. We'll have
have better social awareness about the situation and realize this isn't a battle for you can show support.
Fight.
Yeah. You can show support, but I think just start waving like those flags whenever you go to like a high school game or something. Like, go team!
Go team!
Just do that. Just do like the verbal version of waving flags like that. That's showing your support.
If I see one more black Izuku Midoriya, it's over for me.
Oh no. That's where you draw the line. That's where you draw the line.
That's yeah. I don't think I can handle it anymore, especially when he gets braces.
Ryan, I hate to say it, but it's very likely already been created.
I've seen millions. I've seen so many.
You're fucked, buddy.
No. Next topic.
Well, that was a hot topic. Oh, speaking of race swapping, I saw on Twitter earlier this week that people were getting heated over someone who drew Hatsune Miku Brazilian and called the OP racist. Okay, as somebody who has also seen...
You just saw that? That was like 2 months ago.
He's behind.
Brazilian Miku.
As somebody who has seen Brazilian Miku, that shit is hot as fuck.
It's hot.
Ain't nobody out here complaining about it. If anybody
Miku's not even Asian.
If anybody is complaining about it, like you're saying, Finn, they got hoofed in the head, like real hard, and they're just dumb. They're just begging for attention.
We could talk about Luigi Mangione.
Luigi's Mansion?
I don't know all that much about Luigi Mangione. What do you know?
I know a little bit, yeah. I'm no professional. Sorry.
Tell me what you know, and I'll
compare
it to what I know.
Well, he's from a town that I never really thought in Pennsylvania. He's from a town in Pennsylvania that I never really thought that I would hear as a headline, because it's such a Altoona, Pennsylvania is where he's from.
Never heard of it.
I personally have been there because my good friend is from there. It's a tiny little town. I'm really surprised. I am really surprised that I found Altoona, Pennsylvania in a sensationalized news title like that. Hey, very shocking.
Way to generalize. I'm sure there's plenty of awesome serial killers there.
Yeah, totally. Fuck.
That's crazy.
So
he's just a small town boy. Except he's not, and he's really rich, I think, or something. I've seen so much information. I don't know what's true and what's false. What do you think about the internet reacting with just memes about...
I love how you asked me one question and then you're already on another question.
I'm sorry. You have to keep me on track. You're the host.
So Luigi's Mansion. Now, Luigi Mangione is the alleged suspect in the shooting of the former CEO of United Healthcare, which is a shitty insurance company. I've had them before and they fucking suck. But I clearly have no personal bias against them. He got shot in broad daylight very early in the morning, and there is some class warfare actually going on because Luigi managed to get away from the crime scene until days later he got found out at a McDonald's by an employee who thought that his profile matched that of the perp from security footage. But there's some Twitter discourse on this, in that the alleged matching that they're saying the employee tried to make of his profile and the one on the security footage, they're trying to line up his eyebrows and they look nothing like them. Like Luigi Mangione, he has like almost a unibrow, and in the video footage, it doesn't, like, the eyebrows are so far apart.
Was it really him? Do you think it's not him?
I'm wondering if it's even him, but they supposedly found a manifesto that, I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad.
Luigi's manifesto.
Have you not read it?
I have.
It's not terrible. Short. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I think he's right. Like, fuck CEOs. I don't like people that have more than me in general. So anyone better off than me is fair game.
Yeah.
I think that people who abuse others, I think that's awful. But financial abuse is abuse too. So I think if
absolutely.
He provides a shit service, and he's an abuser in a way.
Well, people are defending him and saying that, like, you shouldn't kill people.
He was a hero.
He was a hero.
He was my hero.
But before I forget, the class warfare that I was referring to. So the person at McDonald's that ratted him out, or so other people of the same middle class on Twitter are saying, is that that McDonald's employee is like a traitor to their class.
Unless there was what do you call it? Was there like a reward?
He was the best guy around. What about the murder? What murder?
He was the capicolo to my gabagool.
The gabagools.
Do you know if there was a reward for catching the guy?
Well, I mean, he was sought after by the FBI, so.
I bet he didn't even get a reward either. That guy's such a fucking bitch. You work in the What do you want to talk about next?
What is your favorite rabbit hole on the internet? I have one, but I want to hear yours. Really?
I have to think.
One of my favorite rabbit holes to go down is when I'm just browsing normal YouTube, and then I wind up on like pimple popping videos or ingrown toenail removal videos.
That's so basic, Taz. Come on.
The question was, what's your favorite rabbit hole online? That's what it is.
Give me more of a Quirk Chungus pick.
Quirk Chungus? Who am I, Seer? Jesus.
Okay,
of all the things to get you, that got you.
Sorry, the fucking Quirk
You're
Chungus.
Fucking bitch.
It's so stupid, I'm sorry. Why I shouldn't have said that. A rabbit hole, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Off the top, I really don't have one.
Okay, I'll just
I don't know if
pick
this is a rabbit hole, but there's something that I wanted. Sorry, I just hit my mic. There's something I wanted to mention. Do you know about Freaky YouTube?
Freaky YouTube? No.
It's like all the people who make videos like interview gone sexual, like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a rabbit hole because it never ends. And I think that the people who make that content should go to fucking jail. Because the only people who watch that shit on fucking YouTube are kids. You're making fucking softcore porn for kids.
For children.
Like, it's awful. It's for the kids, for the kiddies, the fucking children. Like, these people who make the fucking, like, shit gone sexual or, like, the fucking, like, gross family videos and, like, the Elsagate type shit, these people should go to prison. Because that shit is fucking abhorrent. That shit is evil. And not in a fun way. It's just bad.
I don't know anything about this topic.
What do you mean?
Could you repeat what you just said?
Not all of it.
Well, some of it.
So they make videos like interviews gone sexual or like family or like abusing my girlfriend prank. Like they make videos like these and it's a very like certain group of like early Gen Zers. And it's just, it is the most abhorrent shit. Maybe we should put on a video, like a little bit of one. Let me see if I could find one.
Yeah, find one for me, because I am currently looking at a video of how to put this flex board, this light up flex board.
Be better. It's okay.
All right, the Game Awards. What did we...
I don't know.
Any highlights about the Game Awards that we enjoyed?
I think I learned this year that it really takes a lot for me to give a shit about games. Because the shit they showed, I was not cutting it. I only really care about Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't play Elden Ring, but for all you Elden Ring players, I'm happy you're getting more stuff.
I was excited for The Witcher.
Are people mad about that, like DEI or something? Like the character's ugly or something?
Ciri? Dude, I'm so happy that Ciri is taking a lead role. I thought that was cool.
No. I don't know enough about The Witcher, but like people were mad that the version of her that they made in the game like doesn't look exactly like how they want her to look, and that she looks like ugly or something.
We're without Silksong for another year. Yeah.
Did you see that one game by fucking Neil Cuckman? The Naughty Dog one? Where it has like this masculine...
Oh, where it looks like a late 80s anime synth vibe game?
Yeah, it has like the masculine Asian looking girl as the lead. Mm-hmm. And people are just really, really upset about it on Twitter. That's all I really saw about the Game Awards because I didn't watch it.
Why are people actually pissed off about that? Like, I've seen a little bit of it, but I'm looking at it like, that actually looks kind of dope. I'm curious about hearing about more.
Because all the guys are gooners, and they all want, like, hot, like that one game. Like, Nier Automata and that newer one.
Oh my god. Everybody has to be half naked, don't they?
Yeah, like, listen, Neil Druckmann can never get the benefit of the doubt from me, but on this, I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I think that, like, there definitely are some criticisms of DEI to bring up, but I don't think this is it. I don't think this is where I'd start.
Definitely not.
Like, why are people... Everyone's always got something to say. And so do we, and that's why we have a podcast.
That's why we have a podcast.
So Black Myth Wukong won Game of the Year?
No, the opposite.
Astrobot won it. What the fuck is
Astrobot won. I have a copy of Astrobot. I haven't gotten around to playing it, but
I've never seen this game.
Really?
No. I don't own a console. It's a PlayStation exclusive or something?
Poor.
I mean, speaking of, please send me sponsor. But yes, I am broke Ryan alert. That's crazy. I thought Black Myth would have won it.
I'm kind of happy that it didn't, because I have heard nothing but people bitching and moaning about how terrible of a game it is.
Because it wasn't... Because DEI?
No, not DEI. Hang on, let me look up like why people...
That was a joke. I'm sorry. I know it's...
Oh.
There was arguments about that at the start. They're like, why are there only Chinese characters in this game? And it's like, boy, I can give you a good...
Isn't it about reasons. Like mythological China?
Yeah, it's like it's literally like Chinese myth. Oh, that's not where the diversity needs to be, Buckaroo. I thought Dustborn should have won it. Dustborn should have won something. It should have won like...
Was it up for an award?
No, it was terrible. It sold like 10,000 copies max on Steam.
Okay, so I have a list of why people were complaining about Wukong. So there were some cultural and political reactions. Some Western audiences view the game as Chinese propaganda.
Was it?
This is from Vox, a Vox article. Especially given its cultural themes and developers' content guidelines. And then there was And then there was review bombing incidents. So after their loss at the Game Awards, some Chinese players reportedly review bombed Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam, expressing dissatisfaction with the outcome. Dude, that's so fucked. Baldur's Gate 3 is such a treasure.
Baldur's do? They didn't even win.
No, they won last year. Yeah.
I know, but fucking review bomb Astrobot. Why are you review bombing Baldur's?
Yeah, why are you review bombing something that's actually good?
Also,
I mean,
I'm very critical of China and like Chinese propaganda and shit. I always keep a weathered eye up. I watched like a full Let's Play of Wukong. I didn't really get that from it. I thought it was just like a cool game. Like China's not just its
I mean, it looked really cool.
It has like a wonderful culture.
Yeah.
Right, and I think Wukong celebrates that a lot. And I think
a lot of like old folklore.
Exactly, we take a lot from Wukong, like Sun Wukong's myth. Like we get Dragon Ball from it. And
some other complaints about it were combat mechanics. Some players were finding the combat shallow and repetitive, lacking depth. And then technical glitches, frequent crashes, audio inconsistencies,
I think that is the most bitch bait thing I've ever heard.
You're gonna love this next line of complaints.
Let me hear it.
Developer controversies, restrictive guidelines. Game Science, this is from the article The Direct, issued guidelines discouraging discussions on topics like politics, feminism, and COVID-19 among streamers and reviewers, leading to debates about censorship and freedom of expression.
What?
And allegations of sexism. These are developer controversies, apparently.
Like from other developers?
Developers that worked on Black Myth.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cringe. I don't know. View the fucking work as the work, not the people who made it. Fuck, these people are...
Incorrigible?
Incorrigible. These people are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think Black Myth should have took it. I don't know. Queso won Content Creator of the Year. What do you think about that? I don't watch anyone.
I don't watch him at all. All I know is my estranged younger sister watches them. They... I'm calling them out. I'm not angry. They at one point had come into my chat and had said like, yeah, sorry about this, but I'm gonna go watch Queso now. I'm like,
why would
okay.
they say that? Just leave.
I know, just leave.
You don't need to make me feel bad about it.
Yeah, don't make me feel like, okay, sorry, my viewership isn't anything like fucking Quesos.
We're getting there. We're getting there. That's fucking hilarious. Oh boy.
I can't say anything good or bad about Queso. I don't watch him. That was your
Queso's
sister?
Cool. I don't know any complaints.
Yeah, Josh, that was my estranged younger sister. I tend to ignore them.
I think you made the right choice. Let's do one more, and then I think I gotta rest my voice and call it.
Okay, that's fair.
I need you to lead one, and I want you to Google adrenochrome and tell me about it.
Isn't it like adrenaline?
If only. It's part of it.
You want me? Well, what if I don't want to pick that
next time. We'll lead next time with adrenochrome. I'll lead with adrenochrome. You pick
How
one.
about Mizkif's court case and his beef with Ludwig? What do you know about that?
Not enough. You need to be the one to tell me.
So
all I know is wait, it's his beef with who? Hassan and Ludwig, or just Ludwig?
Mizkif and Ludwig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want you to explain it for our viewers.
Yeah, so for those of you who are unaware or may have forgotten, because this has been like over the past couple of years that this has been ongoing, Mizkif had a defamation case open with I think former streamer, current streamer, I'm not sure, Adriana Lee. She had made claims of Mizkif and company, which was thrown out of court. You know, like Maya Higa, for example, that got thrown out. claiming that Miz had not undervalued, but like tried to cover up his ex-best friend's sexual assault against Adriana. And there was like no proof that he had done that. And he supposedly won that court case. But what's funny is there's another outlet on YouTube called Henry Resilient. I don't know if he's a lawyer or if he's just like a clerk or something, but he like, well, he gets access to certain cases and he reviews them. And I remember hearing him say that like Miz didn't actually win his court case. So I'm sufficiently confused about like if he actually won or not. But Miz defiantly declares that he won.
Yeah,
so he's able to talk about it now. Miz may have done nothing wrong, but his buddy Slick is still apparently creepy. Totally agree. I mean,
dude,
as far as
Slick, like
crazy Slick,
hundreds of thousands in debt to like 1 million content creators.
Different Slick.
Oh.
Yeah, different Slick. That is, there's.
That's crazy. These people
Slicker.
Fucking suck.
You're thinking, yeah,
names.
Slicker, I think is his name. Yeah.
Shit. Well, I naturally cannot side with Ludwig without incredible proof on his side that he did nothing wrong.
So the complaint or problems that's been going on is that Miz called Ludwig out for coming out with his Mogul Mail YouTube video, trying to cover the case, and he said that by covering it the
that literally it was all lies, and everyone in the Twitch community realized that in 2 weeks, but no one else knew it because they were spreading lies and misinformation. All that needs to be said and done so I can finally move on from this. How I lost $300,000, how I tried to kill myself, how it ruined my life, how I can't sleep still because of it, how I've never been able to recover, how mentally exhausted I am, how I've lost so many viewers and fans over it over years. It is finally time for me to talk about it after 2 years. It is finally time. I don't think I ever wanted to make that video in the past few years, but I know now I'm finally ready. And Ludwig for fucking literally making that video that was completely false and just removing it despite the fact that literally it was false, and then making another video and then putting it in the middle of it, thinking that that's okay to do when I tried to kill myself over his accusations, which were false.
Jesus.
Fuck that. Didn't even tell the story. Hope you actually do it. I am. I'm legit gonna do it. It will be happening. And I will mention that Ludwig tried to do it again for the second time. I did never deserve what happened to me. It ruined my life. It ruined my family's life. It ruined my everything. It ruined everything. I'm glad I fixed it over 2 years, but it took 2 fucking years to fix. And it should never have been fixed in the first place. And I still don't get sponsors for something I never did. Yeah, no, it's 2 years of my life that's been ruined. It's 2 years of my life that I had to work back. For what? For what? I shouldn't have to work back what I got. I literally didn't do anything wrong. Why'd I have to work for 2 years so hard when I didn't do anything wrong? I never did shit. And I want a video so when people say, didn't Mizkif cover up sexual assault, they go to a video and they say, this has been proven false by the court system because it literally got thrown out. What a stupid fucking experience. I have to think about it every day, all day in my life. Every time I go to the bathroom, I shower. Every time I do anything, I think about it. My life is surrounded by this trauma, and it fucking sucks. Ludwig should make an apology video. Oh, he absolutely should. He absolutely should for what he did to me. He absolutely should. He literally made me want to kill myself. He was one of the top factors on why I wanted to die. Isn't that insane to think? Like, I literally tried to kill myself over what he said. Yeah, someone that I thought was a friendly person in my life. You collabed with him after still? Yeah, because you want to know why? I desperately had to cling on to everybody and everything those first 6 months because I had literally nothing. And I didn't even collab with him. What collaboration did I do? Went to his events? Yeah, I mean, but it made me look good. I had to do anything I can to make myself look good over these past few years. I literally had to. I had to make sure that people realize in the spotlight, in the world, that I'm okay. What he did was messed up, and he basically made a video admitting that he was completely wrong. Dude, it was literally 20 seconds in the middle of a video. I don't think you understand something, okay? Me and Ludwig shared a lot of our viewers. A lot. A lot. On YouTube and on Twitter. And on Twitch. Everywhere. Ludwig doing that did nothing. Ludwig doing any of that did nothing. It ruined my life. That's all it did. That first video ruined my life. And to someone that I thought I was close to, at least in the space. And for what? You put out a second video, you slab Rich in the front of it, Schlatt in the back, me in the middle, and said that it's partially false. Like, dude, what? Video ruined my life. And then the shit on me on the yard with his fucking buddies. Yeah, it sucked. Saying I'm glad he's gone because I called him a Ludwig? Are you fucking serious? Are you a 5-year-old? Are you really gonna cry over that? Suicide's no joke. It's no fucking joke. Suicide is... It's insane. I literally didn't even feel like I was a human in those months. I straight up felt like there was something behind me that was guiding me to kill myself. And I was thinking, I never even thought of it as death. I thought of it as falling asleep. I was like, I just want to fall asleep for a long time. It's wild. And I've never been the same.
So that was fucking rough.
I know.
I completely forgot, I completely forgot that he had just point blank, blamed Ludwig for God, I'm just careening over it. I completely forgot that he had just point blank, blamed Ludwig for him almost, ending his life. That was crazy.
I mean, I get it, because Ludwig is considered to be, the big content, a news source, more trustworthy. He's considered, critical, a trustworthy news source. So if he says something is fact, even if it isn't, I totally get where Miz is coming from. And it's not fair to him at all. And I think Ludwig needs to be a human being and make a fucking apology. Maybe,
we can only hope that he... Okay. We can only hope that he does something, personal,
Yeah. Poor Miz. Poor multimillionaire.
Poor multimillionaire.
Still, that's not fair. Especially, that shit, sticks with you forever. It's really hard to shake shit like
What a way to end. What a way to end. Unless you want me to come up with...
No,
am I the asshole to close this out?
You want to do one solo? Because I am fucking fading.
Are you faded?
No, I'm really sick. I'm realizing now I gotta lie down. You know what? I say we call it here, and we'll make up for it in the next one.
Oh, that's no problem. I mean, I think that we're at time anyway.
Yeah, we're just about. We're like 8 minutes off. But... Talk us out, Tush.
Okay.
Host.
Well, in conclusion, I am sorry that you're feeling so poop. But on the bright side, we pretty much were able to stay on topics.
We did slightly better than...
We're getting better. I'm looking forward to you listening back on this when you're editing it. And hopefully we did better than the last one, because I remember you were complaining a little bit about it.
Yeah, we just had shit topics last time. I think we were better off now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for joining me, Ryan.
Thank you for having me. This is always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
All right.
Well, I hope you feel better.
Thank you very much. It sucks I'm missing regionals. I had to get sick literally the day before. But, you know what, I'll just make it up.
You're not gonna go and wear a mask?
I'll see how I feel in the morning.
Okay.
But I might just wear a mask, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Josh. All right, let's stop our
Closing
recordings.
us out. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. All right, stop recording in 3, 2, 1.